Well, hello, good citizens out there. Jay Roy here, City of Jay here in the city of Los Angeles, and including as well someone you've seen on film and television, amazing actress Amie Farrell. You've done a variety of things, whether it's from film, movies, American Sniper, getting a lot of comments, right? From little kids who love iCarly, she's done that too, as well as, one of the funniest scenes. Just define for them, this is the real thing, hashtag SmackWitch. Define what a SmackWitch really is.
My hands are the bread and Brenda was my character and Brenda's face is the meat and makes SmackWitch. It was real fun doing that over and over and over again.
She did make contact, or?
She did, and bless her heart, Kristen was very, very afraid to do it. Her character is such a hard ass. Her character's but she's very sweet, so she was very concerned about hurting me and all that kind of stuff. But we did the little stage thing with give me your hand.
Oh, yeah.
You just sort of slap, you hold back, you don't follow through.
Yeah.
That's one of the tricks.
But from silly and funny to real serious and drama, recently doing Grey's Anatomy, where you played a mom who is in a very serious labor.
Yeah. A lot of moaning in that on that day of filming. Her delivery is not progressing, and she has a little 2-year-old, I think, and there were complications with that birth, and she almost died, so it's a lot of stress. But then, as Grey's Anatomy always does, they sort of flip it, and the storyline becomes about this other doctor who has alternative methods to stimulate
I remember that.
delivery that we end up finally using. So then there was some other kind of moaning. It was really cool though to do it, but then also I got all of these with the way the world is now with the internet and stuff. There's this really incredible site for women about alternative, birthing of all kind, and they contacted me and interviewed me about the episode. When I had my child, I used some drugs, but but I'm all for I have lots of friends who did natural birth and all that stuff, and there's so many options now, so it's kind of cool to be a part of it.
So you're an actual mom, and you mentioned that she's stressed when it comes to sometimes motherhood. What's more stressful, being a mother or being an actress?
Being them together.
Being them together. That's a big one.
No,
a
mom for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the most wonderful, but it's all your responsibility,
Right.
Which,
and being a mom to a young girl who may want to be an actress one day. I mean, what are you going to do to prepare her for what she can encounter?
it's important to talk to all of our young people about respecting themselves and each other and celebrating differences. My child's also biracial, so my husband and I talked a lot about how we were going to create an environment so that she was as confident as she could be to walk through this world. We talked to her a lot about her own confidence, speaking her own truth, but then the next step is to, at a point when they're ready or age appropriate, talk about the realities of the world and that not everybody may be as loving and supportive. And how do we deal with that? How do we deal with when someone says something we don't like or is different than us or hurts us? What do we do with that? Because that's one of the things you hear a lot of women say who have been harassed, accosted, raped, all these things, that they don't know what to do, and that often they just bury it, So teaching all children how to express themselves and who they can talk to, and that it's a conversation.
This new Me Too movement. With the audience out there, they've probably been talking about it with each other. I have heard things that my church has discussed what's going on out there, but yet I have yet to talk to an actress like yourself and get some actual thoughts. So what are your thoughts when it comes to what's going on?
Like any movement, any social justice, social change that's going to happen, it's been going on, and the fight for it's been going on for so long, and it was this culmination of a few different things happening at once that sort of has propelled it into this high gear right now, which is great. But then that's really challenging too, because to make social change so quickly means that things sort of barrel through. There's a spectrum of truly horrific things, and then things that are not okay. So I think that none of it's acceptable, but right now we're taking such a step forward that the pendulum is swinging everything is horrible and an equal, but it's great because, women have come forward and complained, just weren't heard. So right now there's so many things being heard, which is what's important.
You also, in some ways, are preparing future actors for what they're going to experience out there, because she actually helps with improv.
Oh yeah, so it's a whole acting studio, Adler Improv. All of our acting classes are based in improvisation, so that all of our scripted work, all of our actors' scripted work seems improvised, that it's in the moment, that we have that freedom and play on set. Because it's different than improviser who is performing improvisation. That's not what we're doing. But it's improvisation for the actor, so that, and it's and then you do have to meld it with the techniques of honoring the text and the script at the same time. So it's not just total free-form chaos.
Also, too, we want to know what you're doing as well. I mean, after all, we discussed a few that you've already done, but coming up, and one thing is a movie that called Watch the Sky.
Yes.
And actually, I happened to be there when you did that, and if you please watch that, because you just may see me in the background somewhere. And so, starring there as well, Renee O'Connor.
Yes.
But what else can we look forward to seeing you in from film and television?
Let's see, a couple things. Well, I have a couple commercials right now, so you might see me in a raccoon.
Okay.
That was fun. I did an independent pilot that's called Love and Food, a cooking show meets Three's Company. It's kind of like, I'm like the wacky neighbor, I guess that's Mr. Furley's contemporary time. And I'm working on some of my own stuff that I'd be directing and producing.
Keep updated with Amie as well. Check out with me too, City of J, at City of J, also too, City of J on YouTube. And I want to say thank you for being an amazing actress, good sport, and taking time to talk to the audience. Thank you, good citizens, and we'll see you out there in LA.